ആടാ വിദേശ പറയടാ പറ വിച്ച് ഫാൻ ഫ്രം ബാക്കി പറയേ എന്തുവാടാ കൊടുത്തു മോസ്കോ പാറ നാളെ ദൃശ്യത്തിന് പോവാം നാളെ നാളെ ഇപ്പോൾ ദൃശ്യം എന്ന് പറയുന്ന വിഷയമാണ് പ്രശ്നമാവുക കാടാ എവിടെ പോകണം നോക്ക ഉറപ്പ് പറയാനില്ല അവിനാശ് ഹലോ ഈ കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ ഹലോ 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 അമ്പിളി അമ്പിളി കുറച്ച് സബ് കൂട്ടിയായിട്ടേ ഒരു ഗ്രൂപ്പിലൊക്കെ ഇട്ടെ കുറച്ച് സബ് കൂട്ടിയായിട്ടേ ഇജ്ജ് വിചാരിച്ചാൽ നടക്കും ലൈക്ക് ഇട്ടാടാ ലൈക്ക് ഇട് അങ്ങനെ കുറച്ച് സംഭവം ലൈക്ക് ഇട്ടാലേ വേറെ പുതിയ വ്യൂവേഴ്സിൻ്റെയൊക്കെ പോവുള്ളൂ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സ് ലൈക്ക് ഇട്ടാലേ പുതിയ വ്യൂവേഴ്സിൻ്റെ പോവുള്ളൂ അങ്ങനെ കുറച്ച് ഇതുണ്ട് ലൈക്ക് ഇട്
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of Jordi Alba on the ball today, Peter. He'll be trying to link up the play both out wide and centrally. He really is such an integral part of this team.
Yeah, of course he is, and he'll be putting in a few teasing crosses as well, I imagine.
Yeah, and he's an extraordinary player, easily one of the best in his position.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Yamal. that has left him in a heat. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal. That's gone for a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for the shot. It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping. Jordi Alba has it in a wide position. Hazard. And Guti! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the pass is intercepted. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Yamal's cross. Oh, well played, well played. Camavinga. Caicedo. Mikel Oyarzabal. Spread it left. Aktokolu in acres of space out wide. Aktokolu couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it will...
Towering header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And here's Bale. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Zabani clears without hesitation. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. That is a brilliant interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Bale. Caicedo. To Aktokolu. Sends it crossfield. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a good run he's making out on the left. He has found the way through. Ball in towards the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Camavinga, distributed tidily. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Beraldo going forward. Zabani gets over and intercepts. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Here's a sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Manchester United take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. This looks promising. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Nicely spread. And that has put paid to that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
There will be 1 minute added time.
We are into overtime. It's played through for him. He's come in hard. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Look. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
For your safety.
And so we're off again. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Here it is, crossed in. Schlotterbeck tries to clear. The ball has bounced loose now. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beraldo. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Cross flung in towards the middle. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Guti. Coming on to replace him.
Christensen.
Number 3,
That
Christensen.
has ended up in no man's land. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now that looks a decent ball. Caicedo. Well, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Salah. It's been slipped through. And it's made its way to him. And the finish! Loose. And it's come back out to him. Goal! Manchester United! again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out. And
It's Bale! And that is wildly off target.
Bale probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Aktukolu. Aktukolu! Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vicario claims comfortably.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off.
Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. That is lovely. An instinctive delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shot could be on. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga. Just eases him off the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yamal picks it up out wide. Great ball, and he's in. Shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United have their lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
That has not gone well. Donnarumma. And the keeper takes decisive action. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Azar with the delivery.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Yamal. Played out to the left flank.
There they go, hunting again.
Jordi Alba with the clearance. And he's quick to return it. Aims beyond the... He's had a shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
Wait. ഇപ്പോൾ സെറ്റ്. Everybody do like the stream, guys. Sub and support, guys.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Can he get onto this?
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. No way through. Messi. Looking for the run. Now it's Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's managed to get free. Zabani defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's heaved it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold. Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Lewandowski, now it's Mbappe, and he is dashing away. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out. Tries a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Truly
Sub and support,
superb.
guys.
A goal of
Welcome
such
to
supreme quality, composure and
Welcome to
class.
stream, guys.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Caicedo. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk making good progress. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Barella powering forward here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barella! And again he is at his elastic best.
Barella really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Aktokolu gets into a good position. And he thumps it clear. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Messi. Camavinga. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Camavinga probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. Aktokolu getting forward. He's found the way through. He's having a shot. It's a loose ball. And Messi! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi ventures forward. Quick look, then Mbappe! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's got away from it. Shot at goal! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Portugal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Away we go again. Portugal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Aktokolu. He's on it. Can he get away? Oyarzabal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good ball! Shot, surely! And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. No, again there's no way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pinches it off him. Saliba. Still just a single goal between the sides. Messi. Well read, nice interception. That's destined for the flank. Mbappe! It's a good foot in there. Camavinga. Mikel Oyarzabal. Ball is over the line. Caicedo. Played into space. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, played right into his path. Oh no, this does not look good. Neymar. So what can they make of this? Oh, no joy this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Caicedo. Here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Aktokolu. He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Barella. Fernandez. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fernandes. Saliba cuts out the pass. Now it's Lewandowski. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, can they get him away? Barcelona have reclaimed it. Looking for a corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Fernandes. Barella just eases him off the ball.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a shade optimistic. Messi! Portugal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Aktakolu. He's in a great position here. Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Aimed beyond the defence. Barella. Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Yeah.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think...
Takes a shot! Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. And that has left him in a heap. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely, now then. Back to Kolu. Now it's Oyarthabal. Spread to the right. Son Heung-min promptly onto that, and that is that. Son Heung-min. Robertson. And that has not gone well. And that's a throw-in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Valverde. Looking to play him in. And he's got away from him. Can he finish? Goal! And there is your opener. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid gain their reward with an early goal. Traoré to Aktukolu. And it's Messi. Caicedo. Can he get it through? Aktukolu. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the pass is intercepted. Traoré, spread it left. Aktukolu receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crosses it in. And that has been cleared. That's a sharp pass. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's the throw. And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Valverde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he can thump it away. He's in a great position here. Lovely pass, but can he... Great chance! Madrid are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's fabulous. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Foot in. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi. Looking for options for movement. So no flag here.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Knocks it into space, and he's managed to get free. Zabani does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Oyarzabal, and it's Messi. And that's been won straight back. Caicedo engages and forces him off the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. Caicedo. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
Akanji with the foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Madrid are down to 10 men. Now it's Oyarzabal. Robertson. Now it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Offside.
Messi. And it's Messi. It'll be a throw-in. Valverde. That pass has been well intercepted. Given offside once more. The pass has gone astray.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Oh, great feat, that.
Atakulu! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We're looking at a different game now.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Jimenez attempts a clearance. And it's made its way to him. And the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. Messi stood up well to him there. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through.
If they want to counter, they could do with...
He's in! Must be! And the finish! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. A lot hinges on this one. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Portugal with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Oyarzabal. Robertson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now, can they get him away? That's where it came from. Can he finish? Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Madrid have it back and can go again. He's shifting through the gears here. Robertson has it out wide and in space.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Messi. Thinks about the shot. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Portugal now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Robertson, he has found a way through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now he's running away. Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking. Valverde. Into the last 5 minutes. Zabani kept his eye on it, and he's there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely does.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Advantage പോകാനൊക്കെ.
He's found the way and he shoots! It's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cleared away. Messi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mikel Oyarzabal taking in the accolades, having been named.
ആരോ സബ് ചെയ്തല്ലോ. താങ്ക് യു മീൻസ് താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ്.
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Portugal with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Kvaratskhelia. Referee's given a throw. And he's had it nicked away. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. And he's in on goal. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Truly superb. Well, what's he giving here? Portugal faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. So this to extend their lead. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Hazard! Oh, nearly. And the shot! Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Oh, he's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Fernandes. That's put pay to the danger. And that is out of play. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, what has happened here? That's good running with the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Fernandes. Driving through the... Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get rid. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Oyarzabal. Hazard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now then, the ball's come loose. No, he's not getting his way this time. Hazard ventures forward.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beraldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a promising position. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
And here's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival, Caicedo. 15 minutes till half time. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Azar. Space for him to turn and look. Messi. Cross into the box. And he's there to clear it. He's dealt with that really well. Mikel Oyarzabal stood up well to him there. Messi, foot in. And that's another good win of the ball. Kvaratskhelia. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Oyarzabal. Looking for options for movement. Oh, no joy this time. Beraldo. Camavinga. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. That's an excellent interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, important interception. Camavinga. And Azar. Kvaratskhelia. Tries to play it through. Great ball if he can get there. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Now who's going to be first to this? Pinches it off him. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Aktokolu does well to get it back. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Szoboszlai receives it in a wide position. Szoboszlai plays it in. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Szoboszlai. It's Azar! It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
No, again there's no way through. That's been cut out, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance, corner. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
And now they can spring out of defence. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Shevchenko. He's beaten the last man. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Camavinga. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Now it's Fernandes. Zabani. It's a searching pass, and he's intervened well there. That's destined for the flank. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And that's gone loose. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance! No, not the best of headers. Kamavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Fernandez. Zabani gets across to intercept that. Caicedo. Driving forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Back to Kolu. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that was vital.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Fernandez going for... He's gone for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And he's managed to get free. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Showing great feet there. Back to Kolu. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Another throw-in. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Portugal courageously chasing promotion. He's having a hit! An instinctive delivery. Van Dijk tries to clear. Messi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Oyarzabal. Can he get it through? Oh, what a big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Great vision. Messi, he's found a way through. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
ടോട്ടൽ
Portugal are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Portugal need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Sabani.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Oh, that's fabulous. Valverde has another go. Goal, Portugal! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
And the finish! And yes, it's there! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Chuon. It'll be a throw-in. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational. He's having a shot! Goal! Portugal! And they edge themselves ahead. They have it in their sights once more. And that really is so impressive. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Gaia is wide and gets his head on it! That's put pay to the danger. And that's definitely not his best. Looking for a corner.
വെൽക്കം വെൽക്കം.
Barcelona
Oh,
with their
advertising
first
ആണല്ലേ.
corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Can he find the finish? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now they can spring out of defence. Gaia puts a cross in. Well, there's the clearance. Now he's got space here. And that pass isn't the best. Sabani. Gaia knocks it into space, and it's skewed away. Alexander-Arnold. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram wants to run onto this. This their second corner of the game. Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Like and support the stream.
Jose Gaia cuts it out. Akanji. It's Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gaia. And it's Camavinga. Cleared without hesitation. And this is Messi. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! And he's heaved it away. Backward it goes. Paz conjures time and space where few can. Valverde. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Too close for comfort.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Gaia. Camavinga. That has ended up in no man's land. Aims beyond the defence. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And that brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Portugal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Back on the way then. Good read, needed to be.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going...
It's Kane! And again! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. He's shifting through the gears here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Oh, can he get onto this? Paz powering forward here. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's picked his way through. Aktokolu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Aktokolu making good progress. Not the most accurate pass. Paz is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Passes short and sharp.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Thuram! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the pass is intercepted. Aktokolu. Zabani with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far. I just thought that one needed a tad more lift. Easier said than done, of course.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found a way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, what about it? So close to... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Portugal courageously chasing promotion and more pertinently still chasing the game. It's a situation that needs changing quickly.
Well, Peter, there's plenty of things they'll be annoyed about, but it doesn't change the fact that they have to get back on level terms. If it means Route 1, so be it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass somewhat off target.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Aktokolu is wide and looking to get onto... A header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Strong running down that left flank. That's a shade optimistic.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vamos ter 3 minutos minutos de compensação.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's intervened well there. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Aktokolu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Paz, who set up one. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Portugal with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will... Oyarzabal! It's their first effort on goal.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Messi. Al Nassr disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Ter Stegen. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Alexander-Arnold. Garcia getting this one clear. Caicedo does really well there, he is strong. Now then, the ball's come loose. Still goalless at the moment. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And Messi! And he's done it! You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's a sharp little ball here. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's clever. And that should get the job done.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well read, nice interception. Knocks it out wide. Messi. And it's played it. Oyarzabal! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oyarzabal really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Alexander-Arnold.
Al Nassr really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Vardiol for Ferran Torres. Looking for the run. Caicedo stood up well to him there. Fernandez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe. And he's quick to return it. Fernandez just eases him off the ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Camavinga.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Played out wide. And the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Oyarzabal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Kane. Ball's gone out of play. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. That's where it came from. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has not gone well. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Portugal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Messi. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Ter Stegen can clear it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. No, he will... Camavinga! And over, just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Vardiol. Alexander-Arnold concedes a free kick for that. Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mikel Oyarzabal currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's having a pop! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Now that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! There's a goal! They've come back, they've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for options for movement. Well, what about it? Portugal have dragged it back at the last. He is through here. No outsmarting him this time. And here's Messi. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's in a great position here. And he is deftly all... Great chance! Camavinga. Fernandes. Oh, he's having a go! Fernandes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Great vision. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Aktakolu puts the ball in. Out for a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to...
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kane cuts out the pass. That is ended up in no man's land.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. Caicedo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a searching pass. Great ball if he can get there. And he's there to get it away. Caicedo. Not too much to add on here, just a minute.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting...
And that signals the end. Portugal clinched promotion. The draw enough to get them what they wanted. Portugal are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Quality ball. Knocks it into space. That's been slipped through. Looks to the other side. Back to Kolu. Turns back here, probably the best option. Sabani. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. What's going wide left? Tries to pass it through. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's the keeper's ball. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Maradona running with the ball. Caicedo. Threads one in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Messi. And it's played in. Oh, well played, well played. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Goes looking wide. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Jimenez. Now Zabani. Well, that has not gone well. Maradona. And this is Messi. He has found a way through. Oh, he's won on. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. And that is well cleared. De Bruyne. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nicely shaped ball. He's through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hakimi. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Camavinga. And it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Bergkamp. Back to Kolu. He's found a way through. Oyarzabal! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. And they're quick to get it back. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kimmich. Back to Kolu. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Short changes him with that pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And it's Shevchenko.
Madrid are totally dominant.
And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through. Maradona. Kimmich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Camavinga. Driving forward. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Zabani kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Looking for the run. Cross into the box. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he's managed to get free. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. He's rising! Oh, crossbar! That's a fair try, but just off target.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
Great vision, and he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kimmich. Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Pass just lacking in accuracy. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And this is Shevchenko. Takes a shot! And it's in! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's...
Goes for a shot! Brilliant from Shevchenko! A finish of true class! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Plays a sharp little ball here. De Bruyne is onto it in a flash. Camavinga. He's being urged to... And Shevchenko! Messi aimed beyond the defence. Hakimi makes the interception. Could be danger here. There's a sharp little ball here. Oyarzábal here. And a chance! Off the post! And that's a dangerous ball. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Portugal have a free kick. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Messi!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And so bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
He won't be happy with that one. Aktakolu. Hakimi going forward. Aktakolu. And he's managed to get free. And it's shot a goal! Goal! Portugal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is good strength. Chance! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Messi ventures forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, delightful ball. That could spell trouble. A real chance! Pinged towards the front line. Zabani kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oyarzabal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Camavinga. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through, and he's picked it up out wide. That's good play. Hakimi. And here's Zielinski. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Over to the right flank. Hernandez. And he's being shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great, real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Serginho. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oyarzabal. It's a searching pass, and he's intervened well there. Nicely shaped ball. Can he latch on to this? Pinches it off him. He's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. He's shifting through the gears here. They're urging him to shoot. And the referee has blown for half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So, into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. This looks promising. Can he finish? And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Aktokolu. He's going all the way! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here! He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Portugal are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And he plays one through. And the shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, he's been caught napping! Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Messi. Caicedo. Serginho. Plays a sharp little ball here. He has found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Back to Kolu. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Caicedo. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Serginho does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Mbappe. And this is Messi. He's free, he has got space. And that is well cleared. And it's Kimmich. Zabani. Not the most accurate pass. Back to Kolu, getting forward. Van Dijk cuts it out. Messi. Zielinski. He's found a way through. And they're back on the ball again. Chance here to counter. Played into space. Zabani cuts out the pass. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Hakimi. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Van Dijk. And it's Hernandez. Looking to play him in. He's got away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's really well cleared. Ambitious ball here. And it's Camavinga. He's in a great position here. And here's Camavinga. Oyarzabal. Good chance here. That's got him rattled. Hakimi. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Messi. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Oyarzabal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
He's having a shot! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That's a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Rafinha. He's picked his way through. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Vlahovic. Always goal side. Messi! Messi! Genius!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vlahovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Pass somewhat off target. Aktakolu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there.
eFootball PC.
Saliba gets on his bike and on the move.
Bro, if you are
Now it's Oyarzabal.
please sub and support, brother. We are out to 200 sub. Please sub
Portugal
and sub
are
and
really
support,
in a
brother.
position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a really well-measured ball. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Aktakolu. Trouon just eases him off the ball. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Oyarzabal. Decent chance! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's managed to get free. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vlahovic. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Aktakolu. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's found space here. He leaps for it. Nicely aimed pass. Pedri. Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Chance, surely! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Great defending, strong and determined. Barcelona are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Koundé calmly anticipates. Now it's Messi.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Messi. He's found a way through, and he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pedri. And it's Messi. That is good strength. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is just caressing the ball. And that should get the job done. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed. And a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Now it's Oyarzabal. Messi. Pedri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, what has happened here?
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Knocks it into space. Messi. Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Pedri. He's found a way past. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Goes looking wide. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Mohamed Salah is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Deftly away. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely spread. He's shifting through the gears here. So much time and space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out to the left flank. Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So could they be onto something here? It's a pretty loose pass. That's gone for a throw-in.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Strong running down that left flank. He's under a lot of pressure there. Just about up to 75 minutes.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Zabani does well to stand up to him. Messi. Very nicely done. Troon. He is through here. And the shot! And it's in! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. That's a cute ball. And it's gone back to the keeper. Balde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Balde made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Griezmann. Messi. Aktukolu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the last 5 minutes. Zabani does really well to win the ball there. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And no, that was never going to make it. Koundé. Goretzka. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Caicedo. Aktukolu. Saliba cuts out the pass. Troon to Aktukolu. Nice sequence of passes this. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior. Zabani plays it long. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Al Nassr have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
That is great defending, so alert. Hazard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Good ball, good take. Now it's Aktokolu. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's on it, can he get away? He's found the way through. Cleared away. They've played it short. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's a really well-measured ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. But that has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. And he was quick to react. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Caicedo.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Jimenez wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And this is Neymar. He's in a great position here. Aktokolu can get it clear. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Neymar. And it's skewed away. Oh, super ball. Ball swung in. And he gets rid of it. Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Oh, they could break here. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
We are road to 200 plus up.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. He's shifted. Great chance! Goal! Portugal!
Let's go.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Neymar making good progress on the right-hand side. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Valverde. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Some resolute defending there. Can he get it through? Now it's Aktokolu. He's picked his way through. And he's undercooked that. And he can thump it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi. Zabani gets a foot in here. Great vision. Messi. Aktokolu takes a shot! And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Portugal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Back on the way then. Portugal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. That's a sharp pass. It's a promising position. Valverde. Aims beyond the defence.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Can he get on the end of this? Donnarumma can clear it away. And it's Camavinga. He's having a pop! It goes to show he is human after all.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Zielinski. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. And there's Greengrass. And the finish! Oh, good finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Number
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Zielinski picks it up out wide. Zabani clears it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Al Nassr have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Azar. Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. Traoré. Back to Kulu. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. And it's been hooked away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has ended up in no man's land. Back to Kulu. Caicedo. And he's quick to return it. Picked out brilliantly. Back to Kulu. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Can he latch on to this? Now he's off and running. The pass has gone astray. Alexander-Arnold makes a dash for it. Showing good feet. Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's neat. Shoot! And it's in! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Traoré. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. I think we're just about done here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Thinks about the shot. Deftly away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Caicedo. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. and they are...
Bye guys, see you. Bye. Stream is going to end. Bye guys.